Pause. The entrepreneurial mindset. Two qualities that will always work against you: envy and contempt. There are some people that you have never met yourself personally, and yet you hate them passionately. Even though if you were to actually search your own heart, you will find they have never done anything to you. Really, what you may be feeling towards them may actually be envy or contempt. People often find themselves competing with others outside of their specific business area. This is wrong and is usually due to envy. Next thing, you develop an intense hatred toward someone who has done nothing to you. Others just develop a contempt for someone because of where they come from. You might not like something from a different ethnic group, religion, or your disapproval for their lifestyle, and yet they really have nothing to do with you. It is also not good. In entrepreneurship, envy and contempt can really cloud your judgment or close your mind to real opportunities and even threats to your business. I never wanted to find myself in a situation in which I hate anyone. It is an area of personal ministry. I might hate what someone does, but I never hate them as a person. If I find myself with feelings of hatred or contempt towards a person, it is the sort of a thing that will have me fasting and asking the Lord for forgiveness. Another thing you have to consider seriously and get to know about yourself. If you have a low tolerance for frustration, entrepreneurship is not for you, particularly in Africa. Being able to handle frustration is a key quality for success as an entrepreneur in Africa. Unless you have powerful relatives, ethnic kinsmen, or you are willing to pay bribes, the fact is you are going to find yourself frustrated at every turn, particularly in Africa. I have commented to you here time and again for years about the serious risks of going those routes to avoid frustrations. Personally, I have a very deep tolerance for frustration. I don't frustrate easily. It is a quality of my face. I could not handle it otherwise. It almost always seems like someone is trying to block, delay, steal, derail, or destroy what you are trying to do. This is when I turn to my reservoir of faith to handle the frustration. From experience, it would seem that my approach works, at least for me. I eventually win, and what surprises me, it always turns out that the effect of the frustration favored me. Be patient, don't give up. Reflection. Bad success, success, good success. Many of you who are familiar with the story of the biblical Joshua will remember this verse, Joshua 1 to 8. This book of the law shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate in it day and night, that you may observe to do according to all that is written in it. For then you will make your way prosperous, and then you will have good success. One day I was meditating on this popular verse, and I noticed something. Why did God call it good success? Why not just success? My meditation led me to understand success in this way. There are people out there who are successful, but in a bad way. They might have a lot of money or status, influence, and yet be totally ungodly. Sometimes you watch a sport person or team win, but you know that something was not quite right about how they got there. Fairness, fair play, transparent rules. Without this, what is sport? Politics and business are both full of people who have bad success. Cheating in an election brings success to those who get the power, but it will always be bad success. Wealth amassed through corruption, bad success. Then there are people who are very successful and yet will never go out of their way to help anyone outside themselves. how would God Himself describe such success? It is just that success. But the success God wanted for Joshua was good success. It is more than money or fame or power. Type of success is harder to get to. I want I want to have good success. What about you? Peace from the post of Dr. Strive Masiwa.